Well, that's a thing.
Okay.
That happened.
Yes, it is a thing. So put the bodies in the back. Just, hurry and do that. And then drive back to where I was.
Well, I guess you're not seeing any of your teammates ever again.
Possibly. Because now I have a car. I can get out of here if I need to.
Yep.
I think we would have... What would he have done? What would Ishmael have done? Ishmael would have tried to figure out which direction Xandor would have gone in.
What direction? You don't even have drive, Xandor.
Nope, I don't.
You don't know how to operate a car.
I mean, he can figure it out, he just needs to make a roll at every intersection.
Yeah.
But he's
Make
buffed.
like 5. Yeah, make like 5 rolls. At 7.
Wow.
Dexterity rolls. At 7. The first one you can do with like whatever your dexterity was buffed at, to like 7 or 8 or whatever. The other 4 are rolled at 6. Well, with 6 dice. But both of these guys are fucking dead.
What do you do with the bodies?
You put them in the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not gonna stink at all.
Sorry, somebody just came in and started talking to me.
Yeah, no. Okay, no problem. So what are you guys doing?
I'm going to slowly drive over to where, Xandor was picked up from.
Yeah, make those like 5 rolls at 7.
I would ask everyone to stick together, and I would try and figure out which direction Xandor went in. So we would probably spend like 5 minutes just trying to figure out where he went and what to do next, trying not to get immediately ambushed. Just doing the, lost little children in the woods routine.
I did them all!
Oh, everyone clap at Xandor's amazingness.
Xandor, you're supposed to release the handbrake. A car isn't supposed to make that sound.
Fuck you!
So yeah, that's a thing that happened. You return before days with a car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone, Xandor has returned to you.
Okay, guys, so we need to head back to the hotel. That's the only location we all know. Our best bet is to try and meet up with... Oh my god, he's back.
Hey, guys.
Xandor.
He even has a ride for you.
Xandor, you are the hero we deserve. What do I need to roll for that reference?
Roll at 7.
Can I auto-succeed?
No.
Jakalor, you're an evil bastard.
You're the hero we need, is what you say.
Oh, fuck you! Come on!
Lol.
This affects nothing! Why do you have to be a spoil sport?
Because I spoiled his surprise.
Oh well, you won't get... Because you killed those guys, you won't get any answers, because you killed the people with the answers. Good job.
That's fine, we don't need answers, we need to get out of here.
Well, technically, Xandor, there isn't a Camarilla presence here other than us, as far as we know, so we could proclaim that Butchsay is, for the next 2 hours, the prince of this little shithole, and given you the permission to embrace those 2 cunts, which we will then later kill.
Don't give a shit. But yeah, these guys, tried to take me in. They called themselves FBI and all that bullshit.
They do have the badges.
They're dead now.
So, yeah.
They do have badges, too. But I figure we should probably just get out of here and eventually figure out what happened to everyone else, so...
Yeah. The archaeologists decided to fuck off at this point.
Yeah.
Because you guys weren't paying attention to them.
Actually, guys, I would like to quickly stop by the hotel on the way out.
That should be fine, but can we get me out of the wheel here? I really don't drive very well.
Sure, I'll take over.
This is the first time I've ever done this. I'm surprised I didn't die.
Gunter just calls for that. Ismail, do you know how to drive?
I don't know, I never tried, I might.
Yeah, let me do it, please.
Yes, please do.
Stay there, goddammit.
On the way over to the hotel, I would like to ask if, how much money do you guys have with you?
How much money do we have in general?
Well, we have loads. We have metric fuck tons. I'm asked, how much would you carry on you? Like,
I'd probably carry a good about 300 or 400 just because we can.
Yeah, could you give me what you can spare? I mean, there's always more in the safe when we get back to Boston.
Well, yeah, it was just literally literally cash on hand.
Do you guys dump the bodies, or do you just keep them?
No, we keep them. We'll search them later.
Okay.
We'll mount them on poles outside our territory as a warning to other vampires that want to come after us. Ishmael the Impaler, the first of his name. How does that sound, bitch? Anyway, once we get there, I'll take whatever money the others are willing to give me, and keep like $10 from what I have.
I'm going to use the spirit's touch on these guys and see. I'm going
You're
to,
in the trunk right now.
Yeah,
yeah.
And it conveniently gives you time to investigate the bodies.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Oh, when you're there at the hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going in the hotel. I'm going to, go into a parking spot, make sure no one's around, check inside, use spirit's touch on these. What's going on with them?
So how much total body would I have, or money would I have from all of them? About 2,003?
Demi, what the fuck are you carrying? In cash?
Not a lot actually, probably. Yeah.
Gunter would have
Butch was
200.
probably carrying $1,000 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was carrying $1,000. Xandor said he had something like 300 or 400.
Yeah, I'd probably be carrying about 300.
That's like 3,000 in modern day stuff. That's
I know.
Oh,
I know. That's great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a.
Kirk, there's always more. This is something I need to do. What do we do when we have nice things? We share them.
Gunther, what the fuck do you have in money on you? Bacon.
200.
What would Gunther have on him?
Yeah, 200, I said.
Okay.
Oh.
And what does Butch have?
He has like 700 then.
Okay, so what in total, like between 2.5?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go inside.
AKA about 25k
Yeah.
in modern US currency.
I'm gonna try and find the owner.
He's somehow still sitting at the desk.
Okay, is anyone else around?
Nope.
Hey there.
Yes.
Well, this is gonna seem really weird, but this town doesn't seem like a good place, and... Well, I get the feeling you're not exactly happy here, so... I start piling the money I gathered out on the desk. Could you do me a favor and try and move out? And go somewhere else where you can have a better life than in this dying shithole.
He looks at the money. He takes the money. And he goes and says, Yeah, you can have this place. He leaves.
Congratulations, you now own a hotel?
I don't give a flying fuck about the hotel. I just felt like Ishmael would try and help this guy, because he seems like a, you know, the little guy that's in a crappy place. Hell, this place can burn for all Ishmael cares. Ishmael just comes back outside and says, okay guys, I did what I had to do. We can move on.
Alright. So, I guess I'm going to do 2 particular roles. First is just general information. The other is going to be a little more specific, but still fairly general, you know, what they were doing here. Make sense?
Yes. Please roll both of those at base of 4.
Alright.
Roll them. You need to roll them twice. You need to roll 2 more because I'm guessing you're rolling for each body.
Okay. If that's the case, then here's the next body. General and then more specific, but still kind of general. Well, fuck!
Yeah, apparently you know everything. Well, I'll give you both of their names, as well as some other stuff. It's the guy you rolled 4 successes on is.
That was 5, by the way.
George Thompson.
Well then, fuck you, you don't get the name.
Well, no, you get the name as well. And some other
I
stuff.
got minimum of 5 on everything. It's great.
Yes. Well, it was Special Agent Thompson and Special Agent Fallon, James Fallon and George Thompson. They're good at their jobs, but they were sent here because, you know, they fucked up. And this is kind of like the dead-end job that nobody wants to take. Because essentially, they're monitoring, from what you can tell, they were monitoring activities from like 20 years ago for the last, like, they've been monitoring the activities in the local area for the last 20 years. Well, these guys specifically, but you know, they've been doing that. And you know, yeah, because important reasons possibly denoting cult activity.
Oh, mother of God. Do they have a magic detector?
No.
Oh, thank God. Well, that's
good.
good.
Too out boonies for it, so.
It's way too early for that, you know.
Alright, I get it then. Yeah, these are actual special agents, and they were actually here to investigate the cult, and they're basically just here for the boonies, so...
Yeah.
They weren't proper. They weren't here for a proper job. They were just here investigating for so many years, this cult.
They haven't been here for the last 3 years doing what the fuck all, honestly.
Oh, no. I meant, you know, just their outfit. They themselves will.
Yeah, the FBI had been sending people over here the last, like, 20 years. Because they were, for some reason, they were paranoid.
Alright. So yeah, they're mainly here for investigating that cult.
They weren't here for you, no. But you know, the cult activities all of a sudden like spiked, and they were like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then all of a sudden, someone may have gone and alerted them because you know someone ran away.
Yep, I know. Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
It was their misfortune to meet me.
Yes, very much. Those 9 successes, man. Those 9 successes.
So there's apparently an FBI outfit in town that's, you know, investigating.
Well, it's essentially just these 2 guys right now.
Oh, just these 2? Sweet.
Yeah, essentially just these 2 guys right now.
It was basically just these 2 guys in town right now. So if we got going, we should be just fine.
That's great.
We'll probably have to ditch this car though.
Oh, by the way, you guys, you do know where they were keep. They did essentially go and they essentially have the your friends at the police station right now.
Ooh, I got that
Yeah.
too. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, apparently the rest of our guys are over at the police station right now.
I want to try and copy one of the guys' appearance with
You can do
Obfuscate
that.
3.
What's the role again?
I think it was...
It's a performance. Oh wait,
Yeah,
no,
but
that's for
difficulty
ending,
essentially.
so-
I think difficulty 7, but what was the attribute for it?
It is manipulation performance difficulty 7.
Okay, so 9 dice.
You'll need
Are
4
they...
successes to really get exact, but
Mm-hmm.
3 should be good enough.
Yeah.
2 and lower is probably just don't bother.
God fucking damn
And it
it.
looks like yeah, roll 9.
I'm trying to find where the obfuscate thing is. Are they more
Oh.
pretty than me? Do I need to spend blood to raise my appearance?
193. Page 193. You can type
Uh,
that in.
yeah. -2.
No,
Okay.
you don't need to spend anything on appearance.
Okay.
Yep. You're a perfect
job.
copy of whichever guy you want to be.
I don't know. The one who looks slightly taller.
That's Fallon.
Okay then.
You're this guy now.
Heck, we actually
Sweet.
got his badge. You can actually get his actual badge. Sweet.
Yeah, you have it. You can get his ID badge. Also, they had like heavy pistols on them.
Yeah, I mean, clothing gets copied anyway, so I'll just take his badge.
Yeah, but yeah, they had both of them had heavy pistols on them. If you can,
Sure.
they were fully loaded. There's also
Well,
like
yeah.
2 extra clips for that.
Like we'll add that to the armory. That's not that important right now. So
Yeah.
wearing my new face. So guys, does it look believable, Xandor?
Great.
So I figure
I
I'd
wouldn't.
try and walk in there and get the police to just release our guys. Tell them it was all mix up.
I think you could pull it off pretty well. Make sure to take their badge with you, though.
Yeah, sure, thanks. You
Alright,
know,
so I guess
for
we'll just,
this to be believable, I should really be in the driver's seat as we head over there, don't you think?
Yeah, go ahead. Wait, no. You can't drive. I just remembered. No.
So close!
I just take one of the guy's clothes and I can make my own fake badge when I need.
Just drive. We'll just stay in the car. You go get our guys out. And, you know.
Are you
unemployed
actually
and
stripping
everything.
the body or something, Bacon?
No, actually, I probably
In the
already
parking
wear
lot?
formal clothes. I probably already am using formal clothes, so I don't need.
Are you really gonna try and walk in with me? Okay.
No, I'll just be driving.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I guess we head on over and I try to walk in.
Mm-hmm. You may walk in.
I walk in.
Yeah.
Head to the, guy on duty, whoever is in the night shift.
It's like, Fallon, Special Agent Fallon.
Yes, those guys we arrested earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cultists.
Yeah, we actually caught some of the real cultists, and looks like these guys had nothing to do with it. So we're gonna have
What's
to
your
cut them
partner,
loose.
by the way? Yeah.
He's keeping an eye on some of the other guys.
Okay.
Hectic.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll just go release them then, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks. I wait awkwardly, looking for the coffee machine. Do I see a coffee machine?
There is no coffee machine.
What blasphemy of a town is this?
Lol. Yeah. Here they are. That's he gives like Tom he gives Tom some keys. Here's your car keys. They parked the car outside.
Have their weapons been entered into evidence already?
They didn't exactly have the legal papers to know.
Is this an open carry state?
No.
At this time of year? No?
No.
Oh, you boys and your gun
You
shows.
guys can, once you get your papers, you can release your weapons from the. You can release your weapons from.
You
the
know
evidence.
how these big city people are. Right? You go to a gun show and you don't think like you have to register and stuff. You know, it's people are.
He's raising an eyebrow at this. Like the fuck.
Well, anyway, have a good one. This fucking night, you know.
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic.
Yeah.
Usually it's pretty quiet here.
You, boys, out the door, now.
Yeah, officer. They go outside.
Should I reveal to him that I'm the demonic god of trickery now?
Do you want to? They're going to the car. Tom's about to go, like... drive off.
Gentlemen, your other friends help secure your release. They'll be here in a few minutes. I suggest you wait for them.
Okay. They decide to wait there.
Well, I go back to the rest of the group.
Hey, out!
Well, I tried to get the guns back, but they wouldn't budge on that one. Fuck, we're out of 4 rifles. Or was it 3?
Oh.
I think it was like 3 and like... And a fire axe, and some other random like melee weapons.
Gunther, they took my fucking axe.
Don't worry about it.
No, they
Yeah,
took.
another
They took like Butch's axe because he had remember he gave one to Tom. They're like, the fuck are you carrying this around?
We just need to get out of town now. Let's just do that.
Well, I suppose we drive up and wave to them to, you know, follow along or something.
Oh, but do you guys want to take the van with you, or just going to drive in the stolen car?
I figured we'd drive in the stolen car for a while.
Oh, are both
until
of
we can
our
get a new
cars
one?
there? Cause
Yes, both of them are there.
Oh, then
He gave both of them both of the keys. So.
I'll drive with Tom in one of the cars then.
We got our other cars back. No real reason to get going, eh?
Yep. That went surprisingly
Let's
smoothly.
just leave this. I mean, we could take this car too. It's not likely it's being tracked or anything.
Yeah, we'll. Why don't we look it over outside town? But you know, get past the limits soonish.
Yeah.
Tom.
We're taking all the cars apparently.
Yeah, Tom. You and me, road trip buddy. So, I told you I'd take care of you. Now,
Yeah, boss.
see? Didn't I come through? I got you out pronto, didn't I?
You did, boss.
Don't worry. It's not usually this bad. And you see, right? Like, we can even get the FBI to do favors for us on occasion. It's not a bad place to be in life.
Yes. Yes, I did, dummy.
Oh yeah, you did.
Also, I apparently
They're both now
acquired...
dead.
Actually, it occurs to me, maybe that hotel could be good as a, bolt hole. If we could somehow find someone who's willing to work that shithole.
Look, we'll pay them well. They'll love working there. They get to just spend all their time doing whatever they want.
They probably spend their time drinking or something.
The equivalent of, extra tough duty for gang members, 3 months in, 3 months out, triple the usual pay. Like, you can have all the booze you want. You'll want to eat a bullet, but you'll get all the booze you want. And then you can enjoy yourself for the 3 months you get off. It's great, isn't it? Just keep the vat of acid fooled.
It is now raining.
So, I believe we have basically successfully gotten out of town.
Yes, you have.
So, how did you expect that to go, Jackal?
I expected it to go differently.
It was supposed to be a oh my god, sunlight's coming and I'm in a jail cell situation, I think. In hindsight.
Something like that.
Well,
plus you guys did leave like the state body inside there, so.
Do we want to go back
Because
for
FBI
that?
doesn't really matter at all, does it?
It's up to you. I mean, Xandor doesn't care. He wants to get out of here. He has his heart.
I think Ishmael just wants to... Ishmael has had enough of this town.
It's also raining right now. Heavily.
Oh, damn it. The rain does... Oh, I'm gonna have to try this special. You know how it goes on leather. Oh, nothing for it now. So I guess we drive back towards Boston.
Yeah.
Weren't you supposed to stop outside the city for like making sure the car wasn't like tracked or something?
There's no reason to. Tracking doesn't exist right now.
Well, yeah, but like you were thinking of sweeping the car for whatever reason. Like, okay.
Yeah, we were gonna check if there was anything, with it or anything like that.
Okay.
I can't think of anything other than trying to use Eyes of Chaos to see exactly, more information on what they were watching and why and how deep the government involvement in this kind of crap is, but... Well, I have the badge anyway, and... Fuck it. Who cares?
So you're just going to dump the car somewhere?
Take the guns. Because we're down a few firearms, I suppose.
Yeah.
Take their wallets, take identification papers. Anything that... Hell, we'll just take anything that can be used to identify these guys. And then we'll set the car... Yeah, and then we'll just set the car on fire to make sure,
Yeah, you can take all of their stuff, add to your inventory. The only ID identification and papers and such for Special Agent Fallon and Special Agent Thompson.
I'll hold on to those because, if no one minds, because I can actually try and use them with my powers.
Go ahead.
Stuff. I'll put this under information. Actually, no, I'll put, to FBI document set. There we go. And someone can just add the 2 firearms to the group thing. So I guess we ask Kirk if he wouldn't mind smashing their teeth out with a rock before we set the cars on fire. Or the car on fire, rather.
Are you sure
Yes,
you
in the
want
rain.
me to bash them in? I might hurt them a lot.
They're dead.
You're dead. You don't think they care.
Well, it's that or turn them and try and convince the prince that it's legal since it happened outside Boston.
No, it might be a long time before you arrive at the town, and they're probably going to be too decayed at that point.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
You
We
have
would
to
have
do it
had to
right
do
now.
it sooner.
Well, you could technically do it right now, but afterwards, this is like your last chance.
That's the thing. I think Ishmael had a very, well, semi-Fishmael sire who would have done this sort of thing, but Ishmael wouldn't. So, I can't, for in-character reasons, do this. But if any of you want to cause some chaos, go for it.
No.
Pussy. Demi.
I just want to get out of here. I have my heart. I get to remove the flaw.
Never gonna say no to chaos. Yay.
You fucking faggot.
We're going to get away with both murder of government officials, murder of a cult, and breaking the masquerade. It's amazing. Let's do it.
Epic. Alex, that would upgrade it from a Tuesday to a Sunday. That is true. Demi, you are the hero. Oh, right, you are an obedient little shit. Gunther, you are the hero we deserve. Let Raffaello flow through you. Do it!
What are you doing?
What time you guys want me to do it?
Out of character, I fucking want you to do it. In character, Ishmael would probably try to talk you out of it.
I was distracted. What exactly you guys want?
Turn the 2 FBI agents before they slip too far away for it to work. And dump them outside Boston.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Why the fuck not? It's a great idea. It's not technically murder if we turn them, right?
Why are you worried about their murder? I heard he killed them.
It's just someone else should do it.
Do what? Gunther, what are you thinking?
Nothing. So
Gunther,
burning the body is a good idea. Or
I've seen that look
burning
on...
them's a good idea.
I've seen that look on other vampires' faces. What were you thinking?
Stupid idea, turning them. Just came for a second, left on the altar. Let's get rid of the bodies.
Ishmael's gonna go a few steps away.
Whatever. Come on. This shouldn't be taking this long.
This shouldn't be taking this long. I agree.
Just siphon some gas and light a fucking fire.
Good. We did that. Okay.
Now, let's leave.
Shall we roll for road trek?
Why? There's no point. Even if we road trek, it'll just take some time.
Okay, road trip.
How are you planning to get so how are you going to set the car on fire if it's raining heavily?
Well, obviously, we did some gasoline. We did it in the car, and then we lit it on fire because it's a car.
Okay.
Does anyone get singed?
Doesn't matter.
That's not how it works.
No, that's not how it
It's
works.
not GTA, Demi. It
Torch
apparently
the car,
doesn't work.
Leave this fucking city, please.
So yeah, you torch the car and leave the place.
Oh, we're midway between this shithole and Boston by the time we torch it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
let's go back to Boston.
One,
Why
Demi.
not?
We have stolen one car. One. In this campaign.
That's right. One car here. You don't want to know how many cars we've stolen in the course of VTM history.
No, that.
That's a lot of cars.
I think at least a dozen. At least a dozen. It doesn't happen as often as you would think, but it does happen a lot.
Almost none of the cars we actually ended up having in the Tremere Chronicles was ours. We got like 1 or 2. Most of them were stolen.
You got one from the
in
start.
The Sabbat game, we've never bought a car. We've always stolen our cars.
Well, those people who have resources sometimes come in with their own cars. That's not true.
Okay.
Yeah.
We actually have some people that had cars. I didn't even know that.
My new character has his own car.
Except that it broke and it's parked at Jakalors Old Manor.
Yeah, it was very old and shitty.
I mean, I just remember Satan coming in on what was that, pineapple truck?
Oh, good times. Good fucking times. And then, when you try to balance a helicopter on top of it and dump the whole thing into the fucking river!
I don't know how that got there. What are you talking about?
Oh, good days. Good fucking days.
Alright, so we're going back to Boston. I have my heart. I am happy. I'm also full on blood. I didn't even need to hunt.
Going into town, do we pass by any churches?
Unless you drive past any churches specifically, no.
Okay. Then, I don't know. Somewhere halfway through to our territory, I'll just ask Tom to stop and let me out.
He'll do that.
I'm just gonna try and make my way to the roof of the nearest apartment building or something.
Okay, you do that. Tom drives away.
Ishmael's just gonna sit on the edge and think. Doing the brooding vampire thing.
You can totally do that. It's quite. You should probably start heading from your base or your haven soon because it's starting to get pretty like close to dawn.
Okay, he's not gonna stay long then. Just, you know, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
And you know,
the other guys, are you doing anything interesting?
Unless they want to, I'm just going to see about bringing my heart to base, and then if possible, I'll just see about getting a safe. Very, very good safe.
You can do that. Well, not quite yet, but you can probably order a safe.
I think we have a safe guy given the amounts of money that moved to our hands. We probably have someone we know
I'm
for.
getting a personal safe.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you can totally order a safe from there.
Yeah, I'm just assuming we have a manufacturer we know is good for that sort of shit at this point, you know?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
You can totally order a safe. You won't have it right now, but you'll have it soon.
And I will hopefully have it possible to be hooked straight up right into the ground, so it can't be moved or anything, too. Yay! Safest safe of all.
You can indeed do that.
Like, he can pour concrete around it. Leave only the top accessible.
Hell. I'm considering possibly just pouring concrete right all over it. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
So put it in a safe. Put that safe into a block of concrete.
and sink it to the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
That's a bad idea.
That
shouldn't
is
do
a bad
that.
idea. Concrete, will get completely destroyed with enough time there. I'd rather also have it someplace I could get it at some point later, if I need to.
Well,
Then not to
fine.
mention all the unearthly horrors down there, so you know.
I would never be able to go down there again, and probably just die one day.
Yeah, you just randomly die all of a sudden while talking to the prince.
Okay.
Some gigantic beast eats it, and it just slowly digests, and just talking to the prince like a century later.
Anyway, when Ishmael gets back home, he's gonna take the box of frozen fishes and with a mixture of resignation, frustration and anger, throw it down the garbage chute.
Okay, you do that. The fishes are not impressed.
I know, but fuck them. I'm just gonna remove that from my inventory.
That is your choice to do, yes.
Goodbye, starting resources.
You most definitely still have like all of your resources, you know.
Well, I asked for the fish, to start with. I didn't buy them in game, therefore
Yeah.
they're a starting resource.
I guess. So, should probably change the calendar.
I guess the night takes over.
Well, day, but you know.
Yeah.
It is
All right.
now the 13th of August, 1950.
So I'm just waiting for the safe, basically, which will probably arrive in a couple days.
Yeah, it can arrive like in the 15th.
Anyone have any particular plans, or we start doing more of our attempts at trying to increase certain things?
I was gonna do two things. I wanted to share a drink with Tom where I try to, like we discussed, concentrating my blood down so that a few drops last for like 15 minutes or something outside my body and try to slip him his first drink. And then I wanted to go to the Toreador Elysium and just see if I can get contact information for someone among the Tremere, discuss their archaeologists.
Bring me
You can
along
do
for
that.
that.
Yeah, I would bring at least Xandor along for the Elysium trip.
Does anyone else want to go to the Elysium?
No. Gunther was spent too time away from his territory. He wants to stay there.
Demi?
Okay.
I'll stay back.
Don't want to hang out with the Gang of Hell?
So slipping Tom the first drink works fine.
Please roll.
I'm like essentially
Manipulation.
calling him into the office along the lines, like, hey, that was some trip. You did real good, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you can do that. It's fine. You don't
Yeah,
need to roll
just
anything.
give him a bonus or something.
Nah, he doesn't need. He doesn't notice anything.
Okay. Excellent, then I'll take down a blood point for that. Yay.
I'll just note some things because you just left a bunch of shit in the city. Nothing important, surely.
Yeah, just an assault rifle with a scope that...
You left that behind?
Yeah, yes, you did.
Didn't you fucking grab that?
Nope.
Nobody
Someone
took it.
grabbed a rifle.
Nobody ever mentioned it.
No,
I
someone
grabbed
did
my
mention
rifle.
grabbing a
He
rifle.
did mention running back outside to grab it in case there was more enemies.
Yeah, but my rifle, not the enemy rifle.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, the assault rifle was left there.
Yeah, whatever. More importantly, we want the snake dude right in the hallway. But...
Yeah, the snake guy is the most important part, though.
Well, we kickstarted certain government programs just then. Well done. Well done. That was a good choice.
Possibly, yeah. But hey, whatever.
You won't. No one will ever trace it back to you, so that's all fine.
No, they could trace it back to us. But no mortal agency would be able to trace it back to us.
Normally, anyway.
Tick 1 on the Gehenna clock. Tick tock.
Nah, no, I don't have a Gehenna clock.
What the fuck are you doing then, you amateur fuck?
I have another clock. It's a very important clock.
Crap.
I mean,
Discovery by mortals, masquerade breaks, man-made Gehenna. Shit. That's a Gehenna clock, Jakalor. Just a different one.
No, it's not literally a Gehenna clock, you know.
Well, I hope you'll at least give us a warning that we're getting close to Moose O'Clock.
There are no moose here. You have to go to Canada for that.
If I get Animalism 1, can I go to Canada and tame a moose and ride it into battle?
You could fucking buy a moose.
yeah, I could probably do that. I have animalism.
Yes, Gunther can teach me animalism for my battle moose.
It will really hard to actually teach it anything, but sure, you can try.
I think the biggest thing is we don't really know who they were, what they were doing there, or anything like that. So whatever, fuck them.
Yeah.
Is
I hate
the
to say
note
this.
to the sheriff gone, actually?
The what?
The note we left for the sheriff in our meeting room.
It's gone. It's most definitely gone.
Okay. So at least he got the message that we weren't ditching him.
So the worst thing is we could probably be proclaimed as breaking the masquerade. The good news is we won't be
They don't know that.
hurt for killing
They
vampires,
probably don't know about that.
anything like that.
Don't give him ideas, Epic. Especially far-fetched ones.
Ah, come on, far-fetched ideas
How
are
the
good.
fuck did you know that you broke the masquerade?
Just take the fucking win.
I love the win. I'm just thinking about things.
Not out loud. For
Why not?
fuck's sake. Anyway, let's head over to the Tori Elysium.
There's an important note inside your character sheet, by the way.
Whose?
I'm talking about Xandor.
Oh. Outro.
Alright. Can you, like, move us to the Elysium map or something? I really am
yes,
sick
sorry.
of this fucking town. I am really sick of this fucking town.
Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I need to actually move you guys, not just myself. Actually, I'll just move you to Torture Elysium too.
Yeah, I'm not sitting with...
somewhere else, I don't see any particular notes in my stuff.
Yes, there is a note. Look, like, down. Near the notes. But not quite at the notes, you know?
There.
Fuck it, I'll fucking whisper it to you.
Here's a question, Epic. How do we want to approach the situation? Because we could play it off as, you know, we did it out of friendly relations, there's no need to repay us, you know, just for... And, you know, play it off as a way to earn goodwill. Or we could try to get something out of them. Because we do theoretically At least I have 3 trivial wounds with them already, and the goodwill might be more valuable.
I think the goodwill will be more valuable.
So yeah, let's just inform them that, you know, that was us, and you know, you're welcome. We're happy to help.
Yeah. I'm just not sure if we helped or not, but we'll just let them know that we found some people connected to them, some over there, and they're, you know, good.
Mm-hmm.
Not dead, etc.
Like some bad vampires had abducted them, and we kind of run into them and along the way freed their guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who are you telling this?
This is us discussing among ourselves, but we're
Yeah,
gonna try and
just talking
find
about it.
some premier figure of authority in the Toreador Elysium when we get there.
Oh no, we know a person of quite a bit of, you know, who is actually something of a friend of mine.
That's great for you. Is that the fucking sheriff there? God damn it.
It's the sheriff.
That's not gonna end badly at all.
Why would it?
He isn't here anymore. He's fucking gone.
Wrecked!
Oh yeah. Okay, we really want to look. Oh, he's by himself. Oh no, he's not.
Okay, I guess we head on in.
So yeah, if there's someone you want to talk to about gaining contact with other people, there's obviously
No, he's not going to talk to you. He's going down here.
a couple people we could go for. You want to talk to the Toreador Primogen? Do you want to try and talk to...
I was gonna actually
Harpies?
have a chat with the Keeper of Elysium after we handle this, Andor.
Wanna do?
But, well, let's just have this talk. I'd rather wrap up the last bits of that business and put it behind us.
So I'm not actually particularly friends yet with the Toreador Harpy yet. Just gotta work on that in downtime. But I do actually remember that me and the Toreador Primogen did end up really well together, actually. I think I actually did become friends with him. Hey.
That is true.
Are you saying that in character?
Not the whole thing, but along the way, a couple of the options, you know, we could see about talking to try and get some just contact information for.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's wise for me to approach the Toreador Primogen. I think I left a bad impression last time. I'd rather give him a year or two to let that event fade a little bit.
Well, you want to talk to somebody else while I get the some contact information off him or anything like that? Or I could talk to the Harpy and, you know, talk to them.
Well, I can. I'm gonna go chat with the Keeper of Elysium.
Yeah. If that's the case, I'll go talk to the Harpy. Probably. It'll just depend what's going on in there. Then we finally arrive.
Hmm. I guess I'll
Right,
go
so-
say hi to the Keeper of Elysium while Xandor is talking to the Harpy.
Right.
You may do
So-
that, yes. Oh, no, he isn't here.
It looks busy here. Rather not, you know, intrude on anyone seeming to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You could talk to the Tremere.
I know Tremere on site. Be cool.
No, the Sheriff's Tremere, and, you know.
And the Librarian.
Librarian.
Yeah. Both of
You know
both
what?
are
If you're
here.
gonna get in contact with somebody, you might as well do it the correct way, right?
I mean, like, totally
Like,
can.
if he heads directly for the Tremere, I would just follow along with him and hang awkwardly behind him. Until I'm, you know, like, introduced or something.
I just didn't expect there to be any Tremere.
No, there are
you know,
Tremere here.
a bit of a rare.
The sheriff tends to hang out at the different Elysiums.
Well then, I guess we can approach them directly, more or less.
Yeah.
Well, other than the Brewhard Elysium.
So, yep, we're just gonna see if they're busy. If not,
They
just sit
seem to... They don't mind you you coming here.
You're not on fire yet. Good job.
Well, they just tend to be, you know, isolationist more than anything else. So it's just surprising to even see them come here, you know, as a common occurrence.
Yeah. The sheriff is kind of busy with doing his job most of the time, so that's why he's here, rather than, you know, anything else.
Rather than actually wanting to be here. But he also said there's the librarian here, which...
Yeah, the librarian actually tends to hang out at Tutorial Elysium every now and then.
Hello there, nice to meet everybody.
Good.
Yes, it is good to see you.
Good
This
evening,
is the librarian
sirs.
speaking.
How are you?
Yeah.
How have things been
Yeah.
going over here? Been out of town for a little while now.
The last few days have been pretty quiet. Not much
Pretty
has been
quiet?
going on.
That's good. So I'm just going to do my usual thing and try and make friends, unearth secrets, all the good stuff.
Yay. Yeah, you can chat with them, just roll like how do you want to chat with them? Like just polite small talk or
We'll start off with polite small talk, especially because, you know, Tremere.
charisma? That's charisma, I think it.
I'm just gonna participate along with Xandor. You know, do the small talk thing. Try and leave a good impression. Look, I'm not a fuck up, everyone. Honest.
Yeah, just roll charisma etiquette then. At 6. Both of you.
Let me just make sure. Do I have anything on the sheriff? I don't think I have anything on the sheriff.
And charisma is smooth talker. Would that apply here?
Yes. You make a good impression.
I mean...
The sheriff seems mildly surprised at you.
Wow.
Oh, nothing on Derek yet. So, alright. So yeah, just do a regular roll for this part. Oh, you did good.
Uh-huh. That's a 5.
Oh,
It's true.
my specialty. Why are you not showing? Get me. My specialties right now, I think it was persuasive.
You know what idea I just had? I need to get to the point where when Ishmael
Oh, I'm
talks to you
too.
like a sane person, it means that you're part of the in crowd. And when he talks to you like a crazy person, it means you're in the shitter.
I do all right. I don't do great,
Yeah.
but I do good.
You do just fine.
Yeah.
Expect a little better, but you know.
You're too busy
Of
reading
course.
their secrets.
That's right. That's my real motive.
Yeah.
Especially with you here to try and actually get their contact details and shit that you want. I don't care about that. That's just something that I get as, you know, talk to people and all that.
Mm-hmm. Like,
You can roll for this stuff if you want.
Yep. Oh, whoops.
Well, that's
Wasn't meant to
that
be
definitely is
out
the
in the
thing.
open. That wasn't meant to be in the open, but whatever. People know I failed the
that's
first
a
one.
botch. Well, it would be a botch if we had botches, but no, it's a failure.
That's right. You don't do botches.
Yes, that is true. I remember now.
boring Jakalor is boring.
And that one was actually for the sheriff, because I was going left to right.
Yep. I'll tell you some stuff about him. So, you mentioned the archaeologists?
Hope not right now.
I guess I would be trying to follow Xandor's lead, because he is currently more successful at that stuff, and just trying to leave a good impression. I figure Xandor would, or Ismail would at least figure that Xandor would know when to best raise the issue.
Oh, well, Xandor would figure, you know, actually contacting him later about it, rather than doing it in Elysium. Right now we're just introducing ourselves and getting contact information. As far as he's concerned. If you want to raise it up, that's up to you.
Nah, fuck the bloody Toreador, they don't get to listen in. Fuck them.
I appreciate the sentiment. Oh, don't worry, Jack. We'll, of course, do the other stuff later.
Yeah, we'll do it later. Why the fuck are there two? Oops. I just noticed that apparently there were two, like, sheriffs around. Oops.
My god. Blood brother.
No, there are ways to do that. Other ways to do that is.
I even have one of them.
Well. So yeah. You guys do small talk and stuff. Epic Xandor does his thing. The sheriff is mildly surprised.
You can talk somewhat decently, Malkavian? Fuck.
This was unexpected. Pleasant, but unexpected.
Can I, as part of this, roll Eyes of Chaos on something? Say the sheriff's nature, for example?
Well,
Sure.
you remember, yours is a little more obvious than mine.
Yes, that is true.
Well, in that case, no. But, you know.
Just a quick suggestion. The Tremere might notice something going on.
I mean,
Just
how
a-
much perception awareness could they really have?
And Intercult and... oh wait.
You know, that's a good point. It's a bit early in the relationship for that, but I figured that as, you know, vampires with experience, they would expect me to try this at some point.
Oh, sure.
So I will...
They're probably going to be aware of it. And
Yeah,
depending on what the rules are for Elysium, they might call you out on it.
Yeah, in Elysium they definitely call you out on this.
Well, how can they tell I'm not off dancing with the fairies in my own mind?
They can. But they could just, you know,
Yeah.
proclaim that you're possibly doing something, and you probably shouldn't be allowed in
Then you get-
Elysium.
Yeah, then you'd get thrown out of Elysium.
Relax, Epic. I already said I'm not doing anything right now.
Oh, no. I was just telling you, they can't actually tell that it's just not you, just, you know, going to the cuckoo land in your head. It's just that if you do it and they know what you could be doing is about as bad.
Honestly, I think that doesn't make much sense for the simple reason that Ismail has been to the Elysium previously, and I think he's the kind of person that often sinks into a reverie, not so much going to Cuckoo Land as thinking of ways he could fuck with the situation and get away with it.
Well, did you do this while looking at somebody or something?
I mean, I've been in the city for what, 10, 15 years based on my backstory? At some point it would have happened.
You'd probably have been thrown out if someone noticed it.
Wow. Even
Yes.
looking at people is wrong, apparently.
It is for Malkavian.
When it comes to Malkavians, yes.
Malkavian lives matter.
Apparently not much. There's not many of them around.
You know, I think I need to up Ismail's bitterness stat then. Because he's clearly not bitter enough with the way he's been treated.
That's right. Get more bitter.
It actually explains why he's been so eager to climb the ladder, even though in lots of ways he sucks at it personality-wise.
That does explain it. Yeah, that does explain quite a bit.
And then the prince pulls this shit on him. Oh, fuck you, Ventru piece of shit. But yeah, he wouldn't necessarily do it, or, you know, do it here, but at some point, sure. You know, it occurs to me that there would have been a moment in the past where Ismail would have just demanded to be dominated to prove that he didn't fucking do it. That he wasn't using a discipline as a way to embarrass someone who accused him or something.
You probably have done that, probably, yes.
But yeah, I guess we...
Are you sure about that, honestly? Because there are lots of bad things that can happen when someone does that.
What do you mean? As in dominates me?
Yes, they could totally see things that, you know, they probably don't want them to know.
I would have Kirk near there to snap me out of it.
Kirk wasn't here all the time.
I mean, we are right pretty much at the... Like, we're the ones with the longest...
Yes, he isn't always around, you know, like right now.
Well, yeah, but Ismail wouldn't have asked to be dominated when he wasn't around. Because, you know, then that's a crappy demonstration, it leaves him fucked. The idea is to triumph over his detractors, you know? But yeah. We just do the polite thing.
Get to know them, all that good stuff. Once we, you know, get acquainted, possibly exchange contact details, Sandor is going to be like, "Oh, it was nice talking to you guys."
Because
I'm just going to get updated on, you know...
Yes, it was nice meeting you. This is the sheriff speaking.
Yep, nice meeting you too. See if there's anything else going on around.
Of course.
So Xander's gonna get up. And does it look like any of these two groups are busy? You know what, I'll just describe what he's gotta be doing for the rest of us a little bit. He's just going to be making, you know, better friends with the Harpy and the Primogen if possible.
Harpy again.
What?
He's trying to figure out which of his NPCs is who.
Yeah, okay. You can probably, like... These two are probably at some point going to just leave. So, you can talk to them then. You can talk to the Primogen alone then.
Oh, I don't need to talk to them alone. I just want to know if they're talking about anything important and whether or not...
No, they're not really talking about anything important.
Then yeah,
just you know, art and
talk
shit.
to people, get better friends with them, all that good stuff.
Yeah, and I would say my farewells to these two at more or less the same time as Sandor. Does, you know, shake their hands and go and talk with the Keeper of Elysium.
You can do that.
And essentially, I want
the raven squawks at you.
Good evening, sir and Raven.
Good evening. The raven's name is Ebony.
Ah, yes. Ebony. Ishmael bows slightly. A pleasure to meet you again.
Yes, thank you. Was there something you wanted?
I had a very good evening the last time. Actually, when we last had downtime, did I have a chance to visit this place and ask him for another book?
Sure, you could have.
Then I would like to, return the book, which I assume at this point I would have read, and just, discuss it with him. Provided he's willing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's willing to discuss with you about the book.
I'm gonna be his pet project. But yeah, I'm... Essentially, I think at this point Ishmael is starting to realize how horribly uneducated he is, and he wants to make an effort to at least pick up the beginnings of an education. And, he's gonna take about as much as this guy is willing to give in that regard, If he's willing to help him learn, then Ishmael's gonna learn.
Yes, he is willing to help you.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to work my way towards my first thought of academics, essentially.
Also, you don't get to be here, Demi.
Yeah, fuck you, Kirk. You're a failure. Demi's howling outside! Do you want to roll? Let's see if you manage to call any wolves.
Oh my god.
Quick, the Gangrel is summoning an animal horde! Shoot him! Oh.
So yeah, you talk about the book, and please roll, the book you had was another one of this Lovecraft's works.
Oh,
and
shit.
Yes.
Oh, that explains so much about how Ishmael has been acting! Oh. Can I use charisma awareness to channel my Malkavian's awareness of the real cosmic horrors?
Yes, you can. Please roll at 4.
It's almost like I hear it whispering from the blood. This can't be real, can it?
Or something? Rolling at 6. I am disappointed. Nothing happens.
Oh my fucking god, was I about to invoke something? Shit!
Nah. I'd never do that to you.
Well, since I have been using Malkavian time, I'm assuming my awareness specialty would end up being Malkavian time. So, yep. Would that be 5 successes? If you can allow it at 3. I don't know how you want to roll with awareness.
No, it's fine. It can count for that. Yeah, it just changes the roll I'd have to make. No, it doesn't change the roll I have to make at all.
I almost made it worse! Yes!
The dice gods smile upon you this day.
Malka whispers in the back of my mouth, "You shut your bitch mouth right fucking now."
It's more like this. You have, for a brief second, you feel something otherly touch your mind. It disappears just as quickly. Guys.
Ishmael tries to act normal as best he can, but he's deeply disturbed. I can make a contested, I don't know, subterfuge roll of some kind of performance or whatever to see how well I hide it, but yeah.
Appearance subterfuge.
Okay.
You don't use appearance enough. I'll just roll his perception empathy.
At what difficulty?
I rolled it at 6.
So
This is
base
a
of 8?
resource. Yeah.
Oh wait, right.
Oh no, base of 6.
Yeah, because I have that merit.
No, like whenever I say something, usually the difficulty is base.
Okay.
Lol. So it's 2 successes.
Is it? Because I have the long con speciality, I don't have anything
yeah, no,
that...
fuck no.
If it was performance, yeah, but... With subterfuge, no.
Lol. Let's roll some stuff. Difficulty would be... Look at his aspects. What's his aspects? Where's his aspects? There. There's his aspects. And it is total of that then. Well, he notices you being... Is something bothering you?
No, it's just a book. It just really paints a really vivid picture of otherworldly horrors. It's truly good at what it aims to do, and thus deeply disturbing.
Well, I'm glad you could get yourself into the book so well. This is one of his better works, after all.
Yes.
You had totally been reading like the first book you read was like Shadow or Innsmouth, right?
Oh no, my first book that I actually read was The Great Gatsby. This I think is my first Lovecraft work.
Oh yeah, that's totally like Shadow or Innsmouth.
That's one I actually haven't read. I've read like 3 or 4 of his books.
It's essentially a
yeah,
epic.
I've seen bits of the game. I have a general idea. We are down with corrupt bullshit. It's yeah.
Notice any similarities with anything that happened recently?
Whimper.
Sometimes not everything is fiction.
You know, I'd like to think that Ismail had forgotten about the book until he got back, and now he's like, oh shit.
Sometimes, not everything is fiction. Of course, this is like and Reen actually says this, but of course these are just fantasies of a probably disturbed man.
Probably.
Yes, the ravings of an insane mind. I know.
Yes, I'm sure you'd be familiar with such things.
Yes, my sire, unlike me, was totally crazed.
So while this is going on, Bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Yeah.
You're patrolling your area.
Actually, can we quickly split before?
Sure.